Hi, my name's Terry Churchill, and I help people go from overwhelmed to overcoming and from stress to success in the area of personal finance. And I use a system, a three-step system that is about awareness, action, and accountability. So last week I talked about being aware of your mindset. What is your mindset around money? Do you think abundance? Do you think scarcity? Do you think that you always have to be striving and working? What is your mindset around money? And that's so important that you're aware of that. Today I want to talk about another thing that is really important in the area of awareness, which is your goals. You need to be aware of your goals. And that might sound really simple, but it's not as easy. It's a simple concept, but it's not always easy to know. You have to ask the question, what do I want? And it's hard for some of us to answer that question. We think, what do I want? I don't really know what I want. I want more money. That's way too vague. Just by wanting more money, you're not going to get it. It needs to be more clear. And sure, a lot of you have heard of SMART goals where they have to be S is specific. So you have to be specific with what is the goal that you want to reach. It has to be measurable. If you say, I want more money, how much more money? And what do you want that money to go towards? It has to be achievable. If you say I want $1 million, that might be achievable at some point, but if you're just starting out with maybe a lot of debt or you don't have a lot of money, that isn't necessarily achievable. It has to be somewhat realistic and time-bound. By when? By what time do you want that amount of money? When do you want to make that goal? When do you want to reach that goal? So you need to start with the question, though, what is it that I want? What do I want? No judgment. You can't judge yourself when you're asking, what do I want? Well, I shouldn't want a new car or a nicer car, or I shouldn't want a bigger house, or I shouldn't want a vacation. No judgment. You can go back logically and pray over your list after you brainstorm. So my suggestion is that you brainstorm and you just start writing, what do I want? What do I want? What do I want? What are those desires that I have? With no judgment, no filter at all. And that's where you really can determine that. Is that really what I want? So as you go, you brainstorm a whole page, maybe 2 pages, however many pages you can get, but take some time. I really do want that, or I have been thinking about that, or I have been wishing for that when it comes to finances. So when you make that list, when you're done with that list, then you go back over it again. And again, no judgment, but you're going to find that some of those things you really don't want, or you don't really care that much. So as you go back over the list, and I have used this example in talking with people before, I always said, I want a house on the ocean. I love the ocean, love, 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 which a lot of you do, I'm sure too. But I always have thought I wanted to own a house on the ocean. And when I went over my list, I'm like, do I really? No, I just want to go visit the ocean. I want to rent a house on the ocean at least once a year. So that's what I really want. I don't want the hassle. I don't want the taxes, whatever. So it was really kind of fun to go through that exercise and go, what do I really want? If we tell ourselves we can't have it, then we want it, when it might not really be what we want, but because we don't think it's ever possible, we don't ever really look at it and go, yeah, that's not really what I want. So it starts with that awareness of your goals, starts with asking the question, what do I want? So start there. Step 1, what do I want? That's how you get in touch with your goals. So some examples are some things when it comes to finances. You might want to help your parents. If you're like me and your parents are older, because, I'm a little bit older, maybe you want to be able to help your parents out. Maybe you want to send them on a vacation or help pay off something for them or buy them a car or something or a house, maybe a townhome, something like that. Maybe you want to give more. Everything belongs to the Lord. We are stewards of this money. And so what is it that you want to do in service? Maybe you want to give more. Maybe you have a certain ministry that you really want to support or people that you want to help and you want to be able to give more. That's a great goal. Maybe that is really what you want. No judgment if that's not what you want. Okay, maybe you want to be debt-free. Most people do want to be debt-free. Maybe you want a vacation. Maybe you want to take your whole family on a vacation. Maybe you just want to go on a vacation by yourself. Maybe you want to start a college fund or have a bigger college fund to help your kids go to college or yourself. Maybe you want a newer car or a brand new car. Although I wouldn't recommend a brand new car, but anyways, that's for a different conversation. No judgment, though, if you put new car, because then you can go through and logically look at it all and decide, what is it that I really want that I'm willing to take the steps to get there? But it's so important. So like I said last time, awareness, step one, we want to get aware of what is our mindset around money. First thing we have to do is be aware of that. Second thing is, what do I want? What are my goals financially? What do I want? So you have to ask yourself that question and then go through and brainstorm, make a list of all the things you want, and then go back over it and decide, what do I really want? What really resonates with me? And that might be over a period of a few days where you're thinking and pondering, where you really get to realize, what is it that I really want? And what is it? I just thought I wanted that, but it really isn't that important to me. So that's the second thing we want to be aware of. So mindset was last time. Now we just talked about goals. What are your goals? What is it that you want? So ask that question, what do I want? So I would love it if you would like this video, share this video, subscribe. If you want to get alerts to when I am giving more information on how to get control of your personal finance. And leave me a comment and let me know if you'd like to learn more about how do you get in touch with what is it that you want. How do you become aware of your mindset around money? Leave a comment and I'll reach out to you. But lastly, I just want to close with, remember this. If you don't get control of your money, you are going to wonder where it went.